The latest 6th generation CR-V has been stretched, enlarged, stiffened, retuned, and re-optimized, and opting for the available hybrid engine puts Honda's latest electrified tech at your disposal.
So the CR-V is all new for model year 2023 with some major updates to the drive, the handling, the chassis, and the feel of this vehicle. Plenty of good news on that front coming up for you in the road test. This is the touring hybrid. It is the most fully loaded version of the CR-V you can get. This is the up-level hybrid engine. All of the boxes ticked. This is $51,000, and is that too much for a Honda CR-V? Well, in this video, I'm going to help you decide that for yourself.
The new 2-motor hybrid engine is a 2-liter non-turbocharged 4-cylinder with 204 horsepower and 247 pounds of torque. That's a slight boost in ponies and a major boost in torque output and especially throttle response, all while using about 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers combined. That's 2 liters less fuel for every 100 kilometers you drive versus the standard engine, a savings of about $3 per 100 kilometers, assuming a fuel cost of $1.50 per liter. Assuming fuel costs $1.50 per liter and that you drive 25,000 kilometers per year, a non-hybrid CR-V will generate an annual fuel bill of about $3,150. The more punchy and responsive hybrid generates an annual fuel bill of about $2,400 using the same math. So that puts hybrid fuel savings at around $750 per year for a break-even point of about 7 years, given the $5,500 step into the hybrid. For most shoppers, the biggest draw to the hybrid engine will be the enhanced performance, though the fuel savings will more or less cover the cost of the hybrid tech over the life of the vehicle. Under the hood, a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine is connected to a continuously variable transmission, or CVT. In the CR-V hybrid, this is called an eCVT, because to the insides of a regular transmission, this one also adds 2 built-in electric motors. One of these motors applies electric power to the driveline, reducing or eliminating the workload of the gas engine. It's called the traction motor, and it spins at 14,500 RPM and produces 181 horsepower. The second motor is called the generator motor, and its job is to recharge the CR-V hybrid's battery pack. The generator motor spins at up to 17,000 RPM and generates 161 horsepower. This allows surplus electricity to be generated as you drive, with that electricity stored in the battery pack where it's used to reduce the workload of the gas engine while boosting its performance and saving fuel along the way. Building all of this around one of the market's best new hybrid engines turns in a package with on-the-road manners that help back up the machine's price tag. If you're considering making this sort of spend, I think you'll find the CR-V hybrid helps justify its sticker as one of the best driving crossovers in the segment, and a model that frequently reminded me of the sort of manners and refinement I expect in a premium branded crossover. The driving dynamics and feel of this machine are excellent, and it starts under the hood. That new twin-motor hybrid engine is one of the segment's best and smoothest. Specifically, drivers can expect strong and direct throttle response, with engine output boosted by the electric torque, especially in sport mode. Even a light touch on the throttle is met with a leap, not a lag. The engine is remarkably responsive at low revs, where the gas engine is quiet and the electric motors help smoothly surge the car along. It's a torque boost, but without the lag of a turbocharger. Best of all, and unlike many competitors in this game, the CR-V's hybrid engine rewards heavy-footed driving. Unlike competitors including the RAV4 Hybrid, Outlander PHEV, or Sportage Hybrid, the CR-V Hybrid's simulated upshifts are fast, well-timed, quick, and clean. The response is direct and immediate. Working hard, the engine not only sounds good, but also isn't too loud. And that's not something I can say about similar engines in the Outlander, Sportage, or RAV4. Shoppers after a premium upscale drive will find a strong return on their investment in this powertrain for its smoothness and polished response, right down to the sound from under the hood. That same polished feel extends to the ride and handling too. During highway cruising on a set of dedicated winter tires, I found no need to raise my voice for a phone call or conversation while cruising a little north of the speed limit. The roughest back roads I test on can coax occasional abruptness from the ride, though mostly the CR-V tackles these surfaces with minimal extra suspension and tire noise, and well-composed body motions, as the suspension keeps things admirably comfortable, quiet, and composed when taking fire from the road surface beneath. Steering requires minimal driver bandwidth. On winding highways, it's easy to place the CR-V within its corner the first time with no need to readjust. The suspension takes a set quickly in corners, and the precise feeling reduces the need to adjust further. That's a recipe for confident and relaxed handling, which I especially appreciated on the winding highways of Northern Ontario. Even the brake pedal feel is above average. As it is with steering, handling, and throttle response, brake pedal feel is precise, confidence-inspiring, and direct. That's not often the case for hybrid-powered vehicles. These attributes all combine to give the CR-V Hybrid a refreshingly responsive and eager feel at the tips of its driver's fingers and toes. A few winter-friendly touches are easy to appreciate too. Specifically, the heated steering wheel button is right on the wheel where it belongs, and the wet blade wipers apply washer fluid directly to the windscreen at the wiper blade, instead of sending a mist of fluid airborne.
So a couple of other details for you on this interior and a little bit of a lay of the land here. Start with the drive mode selector here, just toggle up and down. And your choice is referenced by some sound effects as well as the animations up here on the screen. So we've got Sport, Normal, Econ, and Snow mode. Also downhill assist control there if we need it. Brake hold here, which means that once you bring the vehicle to a stop, you can take your foot off of the brake pedal and it will not roll forward again until you touch the gas pedal. Do a little glove test here for you. Infotainment system, let's see. Does not look like that's going to work with my gloves on. These are not touchscreen compatible gloves here, so if you've got a set of these on, you're not going to be able to work that touchscreen. Climate control, very easy though, because we've just got these 3 simple dials here. Those are very, very easy to just work with your gloves on if you like. That central command screen, not quite so much. We do have the hard buttons here on the outside, which will work with your gloves, but the rest of the screen will not. Very handy touch here, backup camera squirter. Check this out. So in reverse, we've got the backup camera there. It's fairly clean at the moment, but if we want to give it a little spray, we just wash that rear window by rotating back on this. And you can see there, we've got a little washer fluid jet that's going to blast all the dirt and ice off of that camera and give us a really clear and wide rear view.
For the money, I left my tester wishing for a flashier and more exciting interior design. Other than some orange stitching on the seats, little separated the scenery in my CR-V tester from the much less expensive HR-V I tested the week earlier. Despite the nearly $10,000 price difference, both machines have virtually the same forward dashboard. I did appreciate the logical and easy-to-find clustering of controls, the informative and straightforward instrument cluster, and the glove-friendly climate control system which is built around just 3 simple dials. Still, at this price point, I was left wishing for a cabin that was more rewarding and upscale to look at. In the rear, the power tailgate lifts high out of the way, and the cargo area load floor sits at just about knee height for the average adult. Just watch if you're loading in something that's very long or very tall. Though the rear seat backs fold flat, they do sit a few inches higher than the rest of the cargo floor, so with the seats folded, you've got to step about halfway through the cargo compartment, instead of a totally flat surface. Additionally, taller items will have to clear the overhead seatbelt assembly in the rear seat ceiling too. So an accommodating cargo area, though functionally it's not quite as tall as it looks if you're loading in items that require maximum vertical space. Elsewhere, charging and at-hand storage were abundant with plenty of Nooks and Cubbies and charging ports and charging pads all around. The wireless Android Auto worked all but flawlessly throughout my test drive too, and the Bose stereo system is a welcome touch for drivers who will use their CR-V as a personal listening space.
Well, thank you for watching. I'm Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below if you learned something new. And until next time, take care and drive safe.
If you liked this video, we've got plenty more like it, so consider hitting the subscribe button down below so you never miss a new upload, leaving a like if you learned something new, and until next time, take care and drive safe.